y'all, welcome to another episode of Readful Things, where I show you a fun new edition of something that I like. This one is going to be my weird historical fiction section, because I randomly came across these books, and while they're not a special edition, I don't really care because I think they're super cool. Basically, it's by Tizreah Price. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. It's a Jane Austen murder mystery, and you're like, Alexis, you read murder mysteries? Yes, I do. Alexis, you write historical fiction? Yes, I do. So this is going to be a historical fiction section. This one is Sense and Second Degree Murder. I haven't read these yet, by the way. Came across them somewhere and thought they were super cool, and then found them and decided I was going to check them out. Sense and Sensibility gets a healthy dose of homicide in this new series based on Jane Austen's most beloved books. When aspiring scientist Eleanor Dashwood discovers her beloved father slumped over the desk of his office study, she knows his death means dire straits for the Dashwood women. What's worse, an outdated will entails his estate, including Norland and Company, the private investigation firm where her younger sister Marianne worked as her father's protege to their half-brother, and his haughty wife, who wastes no time in forcing the Dashwoods out of their home and into the cramped apartment in London's Barton Street. Before they go, the Dashwood sisters make a startling discovery that points to foul play and a killer who might be family. It could be dangerous, it could ruin their reputations, and most important, it won't bring back their father. But if the Dashwood sisters can bring their father's murder to justice, it may bring them all some comfort, and it might even lead to love. That last part was a little, didn't expect that part with love and everything, but I'm here for the murder and the mystery. Sense and Second Degree Murder. And, okay, I'm a sucker because the inside cover. I know, you're like, Alexis, this is so girly. And it is. I'm a sucker. Can't help it. This is the other part of me. So, that's one of the books. You see why I'm showing you this? Next. Pride and Premeditation. These just make me so happy when I look at them. I'm going to go ahead and show you the inside of this one. It's not as cool as the pink one, but I mean, that is pretty classy. Let's see, what's this one about? When a scandalous murder shocks London, high society 16-year-old law enthusiast Lizzie Bennet sees the perfect opportunity to prove herself a formidable litigator, despite the fact that women are only allowed in court as a witness. Unfortunately for Lizzie, the man accused of the crime already has a fledgling lawyer, Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy, the stern young heir training to take over the prestigious firm Pemberley and Associates. Convinced the authorities have blamed the wrong person, Lizzie vows to steal Darcy's client and solve the murder so she can earn a position of her own. But as the case and her feelings for Darcy become more complicated, Lizzie discovers her dream job could make her happy, but it also might get her killed. Irresistibly romantic and clever, Pride and Premeditation in Tizreah Price's first novel. I probably should have read you this one first since it's the first one, but again, I haven't read these yet, so I'm just winging it and telling you about them. This sounds like it is going to be such a cozy, fun little murder mystery, and honestly, I'm here for it. Let's go, Lizzie. Let's sue these people. I don't know if this is the second one or if it's the third one, because, of course, didn't look. But this one's called Manslaughter Part. Again, Tizreah Price. She has 2 more books that, of course, I don't have yet. But aspiring artist Fanny Price is an unwelcome guest at her uncle Sir Thomas Bertram's estate, and his affection for Fanny that's keeping her from being forced out of her cousins Tom and Maria and nasty Aunt Norris back to a home which she never wants to return. But then Sir Thomas dies in a tragic accident inside his art room. Isn't that always how it happens? Mysterious? Let's be real. And Fanny finds evidence of foul play that, if revealed, could further jeopardize her already precarious position. Edmund, her best friend and secret crush, urges Fanny to keep quiet about her discovery. Shut the fuck up, Edmund. Oh, was I allowed to say fuck him? I don't know. But Fanny can't ignore the truth. A murderer is among them. Determined to find the killer, Fanny's pursuit for justice has her wading into the Bertram family business, uncovering blackmail, and brushing with London's high society when Henry and Mary Crawford arrive to Mansfield Park with an audacious business proposal. But a surprising twist of fate and help of local legends Lizzie Bennet and Fitzwilliam Darcy, yay, loss brings Fanny more complications than she ever expected and a life-altering realization she never saw coming. Okay, I'm excited for this, but I have to say right now that if Edmund ends up with Fanny, I'm going to be real mad. He already sounds like an idiot, and we don't need to be dealing with that shit in this day and age. Anyway, so, if you've read this, don't tell me, but we'll see. My review will come. But again, isn't this beautiful? You know what? These kind of remind me of my Bridgerton collection, which I also, can you see it? Oh yeah, right up there. Oh yeah. I'm into this kind of stuff. It ain't just horror, ladies and gentlemen. I got other weird things I like. But these are the first 3 books in the collection. There's 2 more, which if I like these, of course, I will get the other 2. But they sound super, super fun. I love historical fiction. I love murder mysteries. Miss Marple all the way. Agatha Christie, whole 9 yards. I used to read them all the time. So I'm excited to check these out and see how they go.